Hey there, it's Marshawn Evans Daniels, millionaire faith and business mentor, and also the orchestrator behind Team Godfidence. And if you're watching this video, I'm glad you're here because it likely means that you are on the fence, meaning you have been watching maybe some of the videos, talking to one of our team members about possibly jumping into our direct sales e-commerce team. And let me first tell you that we have built a phenomenal community, a phenomenal environment, but also we've got phenomenal systems. But I also get it when you're on the fence and you're trying to decide, is this the right fit for me? You've got a lot of things that to consider, and your decisions really do matter. So let me walk you through a few reasons why joining us may be a good fit for you. And if it's not, hey, we want you to find the right fit somewhere that helps you accomplish your dreams from the inside out. But here's why we love working together and what it would be like working with us, okay? So it really comes down to what we call the pick, P-I-C-K, why we pick this opportunity to help you see if you want to pick this opportunity as well. The P stands for products, right? So you've probably already seen some of the products, really high grade, great quality, paraben free, all the highest non-toxic standards, and these are products that people are already looking for, which means they sell themselves. And let me tell you, I've started a lot of businesses over the years, and what I can say for sure, without a doubt, tried and true business principle, is you want to be selling things that people already desire and things that almost sell themselves because of the quality, because of the impact, because of the results, all of those things. So check, 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 check. Products, clean, non-toxic living. And so if you are a believer in healthy, clean, non-toxic products for your body, for your home, for your family, for the environment, then I believe that we've got an alignment and a synergy there. So products. The I stands for income. And we are a team that is passionate about entrepreneurship for ourselves, but inviting other people to create a new financial future for themselves as well, where they can earn an unlimited income, and I'll say that again, an unlimited income at home and from their phone. And with that being said, there is not a limit to what you can make, but I can't make and won't make any guarantees as to what you will make, because as with everything, you get what you put into it, you get out of it what you put into it. And so I want to give full earnings disclaimer, but really just a common sense disclaimer that no one can guarantee what you're going to make. You may see some great success stories and great examples, but you'll never know what you can make if you never get started in trying to make something new, create something new, start something new. What I will tell you is that the income model here and the business model here has made it such that we believe this is probably the prime company that will set those who want to create income at home from their phone, set them up to succeed, and probably the easiest place to succeed in the entire industry. Now, that's just my personal assessment, my personal opinion. Easy is an interesting word because different things, people look at the word easy differently. But I will say it's the simplicity here, how simple the model is of being able to simply share about products that you love and that are in your inventory with other people, where you can earn up to a 36% commission on that, or whatever the top level of the commission is at the time you're watching this. And then also just how, if you are passionate about helping other people to generate an income, to become entrepreneurs, to empower all of us to be able to live and work on our own terms, and that is simply what it means to build an income on the other side. So we have a dual-sided compensation plan where you get customers, but also you can build a force and a group of people around you that also are passionate about clean living, wellness, entrepreneurship, and empowering others as well. And so that's what creates exponential success here. And so income is the second part of what makes us pick this opportunity. The C stands for community. The C stands for community. And you know, there's an African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And I think one of the things we don't talk enough about is the lonely entrepreneur syndrome. How exhausting, intimidating, and scary it can be to do things alone. And many of us have been taught that you can't rely upon other people, that it's dangerous to put yourself and be vulnerable and to start something from scratch and new with others. And we've gotten to this point where we're the ones that everyone comes to, and we've got to always have all the answers. I've been in that space. This is the first time that I have actually been a part of a team. I mean, outside of when I played sports as a kid. But as an adult, as an entrepreneur, this is my first time. And so this is not only new, but it is incredibly refreshing to have the best mentorship in the world, to have a community of like-minded folks who are believing bigger, who are faith-centric, faith-oriented, but wanting to go after massive success and showing up daily, every day for themselves. Let me say one other thing about the I in income. I'll go back to the I real quickly. What's also unique about our business model here is that there's a daily pay income. So we hashtag in our community daily pay, hashtag daily pay. And it is a pretty cool thing to know that while you're sleeping, you wake up in the morning and there can be sales that have come in overnight, and that if you make a sale that day, you don't have to wait every 2 weeks to get your compensation. You get paid that same day, and you get paid every day, twice a day, for the work that you generate. Now, you can't make money off of things that you don't do, right? But when you do that, to be able to get that right away, and that was such a huge motivator for so many of us, especially for me, knowing that I can empower an everyday woman, an everyday man, an everyday family, an everyday college student to be able to put milk on the table, to buy books for school, to be able to have extra money for vacations, or just to fix the refrigerator. So our community bonds around this model as well of really empowering everyday folks to be able to quickly be able to generate an income almost instantly without having to wait the way the world and society has conditioned us to wait for all of these different weeks that have to go by before it's your payday. You determine your payday, and the structure is set up so that you can get paid every day, twice a day. Now, another thing about our community is that you will be wrapped and surrounded around people who adore you, who are rooting for you, who will never ask you to shrink, but who always will challenge you to believe bigger. We want what you want, right? But we are a community that does believe big, and we are continually giving you personal and professional development to help you do that. So I think our community is second to none. We have no drama. We have a no drama policy, but we don't attract people who are dramatic anyway. And so tribe, community, vibe, if you're flowing with what I'm saying, then maybe we would be a good fit for you. And then lastly, the K stands for knowledge. You know, without knowledge, it's very difficult to maximize your potential. And again, back to that lonely entrepreneur syndrome, a lot of times we are trying to figure it out all by ourselves, what to do, how to strive, how to succeed. Almost every company I've started in the past, I had to figure it out, or I had to go and invest a lot of capital, resources, time, and money into learning and hiring a mentor, which I believe in, and there's nothing wrong with that. But here you do not have to pay for the mentorship. Here you do not have to make some big investment in coaching to be able to get that development. What we do ask is that you invest your time, that you invest your sweat equity, that you invest your commitment, and that you show up. But here's what will happen when you do say yes to us, right? When you do say yes, YES, and I'll tell you what that stands for. You get access to the best mentorship in the world, to a creator of this social retail model. You get access to systems that have already been created that are plug and play for you, where you don't have to figure out what to post or how to post, but you'll learn how to maximize social media with your own voice as well over time. If you already are successful on social media and you're looking to take this to another level, what would it look like to have 7-figure and 8-figure mentorship in your life right now? Is that something that maybe has been missing? And so it's the systems that are simple, we simplify to amplify, that are duplicatable, so that as you come in, if you decide that you want to grow a team of other people that you empower to go to the next level also, that you do not have to figure out how to do that. We've got systems that other people can replicate and follow. You know, real success can be duplicated. It's not a good thing. It's not a holy thing. It's not a blessed thing if only one person is able to succeed. Now, everyone won't succeed. It's just a reality. But instead of asking, what if it doesn't go well? What if it does go great? What if you're plugged into great systems, great mentorship, great community, great strategy, great products, and a great model that would enable you to be able to step into something wonderful and new? What if it does go great? You know, last thing I want to share is that, you know, at this time when you might be on the fence with something, there's some things that might be going on in your head. And one of those questions is, do I have the time to do this? It's a very common question. Do I have the time? And I always say, look, if you don't have the time, or if time is an ant, If you don't have the time, or if time is a concern, then maybe it's time to do something that gives you ownership of your time, because nothing changes until something changes. And it's when we say yes, Y-E-S, I told you, I tell you what it means. Your experience shifts when you say yes. But we can't own our time if we don't change what we're doing to take ownership of our time. And then also another question might be, can I afford this? Is this a good investment for me to start up my business? Well, I cannot give you financial, legal, or tax advice or anything like that. But what I will say is that governments tend to award or reward people who are entrepreneurs with tax benefits and write-offs. And instead of just ordering products as a customer, when you're getting products, that's considered inventory perhaps, or just being able to ask your tax advisor about being able to look at what possibilities do you have to create more write-offs for your home by having a home-based business, by having inventory like your cell phone, your internet, your computer, things that you use every day now are more part of your business inventory. And so there are a lot of advantages to being able to create a business that is an income, but you can do it from home, and that will take some of the things that you use every day, potentially. Again, you got to ask your tax advisor to be certain about how you can get some additional tax advantages that are just wise business decisions and wise financial decisions as well. But also there's a lot of advantages, and the person who invited you here today can walk you through the best way to get started with us, how to get your starter products, and also how to do so, and to think about and understand what it really, the investment amounts to in terms of every day. And then I want you to ask yourself, when you do that math, you take the investment, you divide it by 365, and when you figure out what that number is, and it's going to be pretty small, where else can you start a business with an unlimited income, get quality mentorship, be connected to a high caliber tribe, and be able to operate in a business model that creates an unlimited income with time, freedom to work at your own pace whenever you want, and where your cash register is open 24 hours a day for whatever that dollar amount per day is to get started? That's a great question to ask yourself. So with that being said, final recap. Now this is kind of a long list of benefits, so I do have to pull out my trusty Godfidence dossier to make sure that I share this with you. So here's what we love about Modere. Here's why we consider it a business in a box. And look, if you're on the fence, I'm just sharing with you some things you may want to take into account. So it's a business in a box because of the systems. The point of sale is not something that you have to deal with. You're utilizing the resources that we're giving you. You're going to get your own website. You're going to get 2 websites of your own and 3 apps, and from just that you'll be able to run your business. But you don't have to deal with credit card fees and processing fees. You don't have to figure out how you're going to take payment. All that is set up for you. You don't have to deal with fulfillment, meaning you're not shipping things. You don't have to deal with customer service, returns, refunds, or exchanges. I don't know what other business gives you all of the upside without all of these other responsibilities. There are no URL fees. There are no inventory fees. There are no processing fees, no shipping fees, and no ongoing fees. Now, there are some requirements of how you stay eligible for your commissions, which requires a certain number of sales in a low volume. But once you meet that, there are no ongoing fees. And if you don't meet that, you don't meet that, right? But you are not required to pay a fee per se. And so then on top of that, the products are incredible, right? The products are incredible. The packaging is beautiful. The compensation plan, we've talked about the mentorship. But the last thing I think that's important for those of you who are building a legacy for your family is that this is the type of business model that you can sell one day, or you can will to your children. Now, I'm a new mom of triplets. They're 14 months old at the time that I'm recording this. And when I understood that, when I thought about how I wanted to live this next decade and what I wanted to be able to establish for my family, and I'd love for you to think about what you want to establish for you, for your dreams and your family as well, I thought, wow, I could create something that I can leave behind to my children. And I didn't know that. A lot of businesses that we start as entrepreneurs, especially as solo entrepreneurs, we can't actually scale them, or we can't leave them, and we can't will them. So just some things to think about as you are trying to decide. And either way, I want to invite you to get off the fence. You can sit with us. We have a table that has been set, that has been prepared, and I believe that you're not watching this video by accident. The person who invited you here thinks incredibly highly of you. They believe in you, they believe in your future and your destiny, and we believe that people on purpose attract people on purpose. And so you're invited to sit with us at Team Godfidence. We'd love to help you grow, to help you build. And whatever you do, whether it's with us or with something else or something, pick something that allows you to pick yourself, to pick your path, and to pick the future. Your future, your life is just so precious, so important. We only get one chance to do it. So we might as well do it with people that we love, doing things that we enjoy, making what we desire, and stepping into the future that's already calling us. So welcome to the future. We believe we have found the future of e-commerce, and we'd love to go into the future with you. Take care and God bless, and we can't wait to welcome you at our next team meeting. Those that show up, go up. Bye.